I am with Wyre after round 2 of the ENG Under-14s Youth Netball Premier League Northern Conference. I'm not going to lie to you, today I thought probably 2 nice, comfortable games, I thought. That's what I thought. Then in round 3, we're going to start hitting those bigger teams, those tougher teams. But you took that narrative away. It started off well, 9-1 against Chester. And then they had a little spell at the back end of the first quarter, 9-4. I didn't really expect anything to happen, but slowly but surely Chester got back into the game, then went ahead in the final quarter. Then you must be thinking, I can't believe this. You managed to get the win at the very end of the game. But just go through why you had such a great start to the game, but then ended up kind of struggling towards the back end of the game.
I think they did really well. Like, they got momentum and we kind of slowed down. So that took a lot into it.
But did you not feel them creeping back into?
I mean, yeah, they were creeping back in, but obviously a couple of our players went down in that thing, so that sort of slowed our momentum down. But I think they did really well to creep it back up, and they worked hard. And obviously playing under fatigue is a lot harder, because we've got less players today. So I think that was part of it.
What were they doing well after being down 9-1? What did they kind of do to get themselves back into the game? What changed in their gameplay?
I think they were just playing simple netball. They weren't rushing with the ball. They weren't making any silly decisions or anything like that. And then they just crept back up.
You must be happy the 2-point shot exists in this league. Because there was 1 minute to go, and because we forgot our electronic scoreboard, you can't see the time. So I thought, look, we're drawing. I might as well let you know there's 1 minute left. And from a netballer's perspective, that's a lot of time, isn't it? Three goals can be scored in a minute, if not 4, depends on who you play. The Chester player's gone for the 2-point shot with 1 minute to go. You must have been thinking happy days, which allowed you to have momentum. You then scored and had the centre pass and scored again. Game over. How relieved were you? Or were you, when you saw her lining up for a 2-point shot, did you think, oh, please? What were you thinking in that moment?
We kind of thought, well, obviously we wanted him to miss because it would mean we would win the game if we got that shot.
So would you have preferred her to go for a 2-point or go for the 1 point in that situation?
I'd say maybe go for the 2 point, because obviously there's a lot less likeliness that you're going to get it in. So that does give us a chance to get the rebound. But.
So God knows what would have happened in that game if you'd have gone for the 1 point and she'd have got, because then they would have had time for another centre pass potentially. But you won. Scare over. Oaksway game, straightforward win. We expected it, so that made it 4 wins out of 4. Coming up next, you're guaranteed to play in the next round, either Leeds, Bolton, or Ellesmere-Port. Speak out, who would you rather play? Because people could be listening.
Out of those
3 teams, who would you rather play in the next round?
I think Bolton, because we've only ever played them once, and that was last season. Obviously, we've grown a lot more as a team, and we've developed our positions and everything like that. So I think that'll be an interesting game to watch.
Do you reckon they're a bit easier out of the 3 teams?
No. I think they're quite even then.
I think the top 4, Ellesmere, Leeds, Bolton, us. I think we're quite equal. We've came up against those teams like Leeds in other competitions and stuff. Score lines have been quite equal and stuff.
Cool. So out of those 3 teams, you'd like to play Bolton next?
Yes.
Again, you speak to the right people, they might sort it out for you, do you know what I mean? But overall, you're happy with today's performances?
Yeah.
You got the job done, didn't you? You got it done. Wyre, well done. You're top of the table, and we look forward to seeing you in round 3, where you may take on Bolton.